Nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you put your mind to. You understand me? Also, I do got to give you that brief disclaimer. I do want to tell you, I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to fit certain scenarios for you. If I serve as a confirmation for you, that's beautiful. If not, you're going to get it through other people, other places, other things, all right? Also, y'all already know I'm loud. So this about the time for you to hit that volume, all right? Because I'm loud. Only get louder. You know how this go. So first and foremost, let's talk about some projections that's currently happening for you, all right? So a lot of you individuals, you may be feeling a little bit out of place, all right? And when I say out of place, it's because you may be feeling not like yourself. You may be feeling like, certain things are going good for you, but you may not, again, be feeling like you usually feel. I want you to realize that something's happening. All the energy that was siphoned from you, all the energy that was taken from you has now been returned to you. Certain individuals that had access to your energy, whether or not you was physically connected to these individuals still, or whether or not mentally, emotionally, you still had it bound to you, I want you to realize that those bounds, those binds, those connections have now been clipped. So now you starting to feel out of place, but it's because you're not used to having your own energy. You so used to everybody pulling from you. So now that you have all of your energy returned back to you, now you starting to feel a little different. Now you starting to see certain things is hitting a little different. Certain things that it took time for you to do is now happening a lot faster for you. That's because you got those individuals out your energy. You may be feeling like it's the opposite. You may be feeling like, nah, something's not right. Nah, everything's going good. You not used to having your own energy by yourself. Also, you may be feeling right now like you being watched, which is true. You getting watched by a few people. See, you not only getting watched by the individuals that was targeting you, certain individuals that was conjuring up dark magic to you, some of these individuals that paid certain practitioners to perform certain magic on you. I want you to realize something. They watching you. But they watching you because all of the things that they intended for you did not stick to you. Now they watching you because now they need a type of insight on what's going to happen. Because if that karma, if that black magic didn't hit you, they know it's about to hit somebody. So what are they trying to do is come to you, watch you, observe you to see if you know who's attacking you, what you're doing, in order to stop them from attacking you, as well as, again, they want to see how you survive the things that they had intended for you. Now, they going to have their faces poked out now. You understand me? They feeling a certain type of way. See, a lot of these individuals that was playing in some things didn't realize that that's not the game that they truly wanted to play. See, they tested you. Now, they starting to see certain things play out in your favor. Chosen ones, I want you to realize something. You also may be feeling like when you by yourself that you're not by yourself. You may have felt like somebody's watching you. Either you thought somebody had hidden cameras on you. Some of them did or do. Some of the individuals may have had other people watching you and observing you, which is true. As well as I want you to realize something. These individuals playing, dibbling and dabbling in some dark magic. I want you to realize that these individuals have been trying to conjure up certain entities to watch you too. What they are called is monitoring entities. People say monitoring spirits, but I feel like spirits is something that's good. And these are not that. See, you may feel like when you by yourself that somebody's watching you. I want you to realize that there's two things that's happening. Either it's your ancestors, God, and your people surrounding you, or it's those dark entities that are watching you but can't touch you. See, you're going to be able to distinguish which two it is, right? If it's spirits connected to God, Allah, again, Jah, whoever you refer to your higher power as, I want you to realize something. If it's something that comes from God, you're going to feel some cold with it. So you could feel like something's watching you. You may be scared or confused, but if you feel coldness attached to it, just know that that's something that's working with you. Now, if you feeling like something's watching you and you had some type of fear within you, and again, there's no followed by a cool breeze that follows you, I want you to realize that that's those dark entities that they sent to observe you. See, either way, you won't be scared, chosen ones, because those demons can't touch you. All they trying to do is, again, get you to doubt you, get fearful. See, what they try to do is send certain entities towards you to try to persuade you to stop talking like God tells you to do. These individuals are trying to send certain things that, again, to try to persuade you to not do and align with the path that God has for you. Just know those things can't touch you. I'm trying to tell you. See, I want you to, when you feel like something's watching you and you know that it wasn't sent from God, I want you to talk your shit. People say, what's that going to do? See, those monitoring spirits are just that. They came to try to monitor you. See, these individuals who don't have that insight, they try to send some certain things at night through your dream realm. Through, again, when you trying to fall asleep. You feeling like something's lurking in the shadows whole time. They can't touch you because you divinely protected. I want you to realize that these individuals, again, when you feel scared, talk your shit. See, they monitoring and they trying to take what you got going on and provide it to those dark entities. So when you relay the message that you know exactly what they trying to do and you call judgment on those people and that crew, best believe certain things are going to work out on behalf of you. Talk your shit, chosen ones. And when I say that, I mean that. I mean, when you feel like something's watching you, you tell them, I send you back to the individuals that sent you. When you feel like something's watching you, you say, I call judgment on you as well as those individuals that conjured you up. When you feel like something's playing in your dream realm, I want you to remember to call judgment on them. They can't touch you unless you give them permission to do so. You understand me? Now listen, chosen ones, we going to talk right now, right? Let's get back to it. There's certain chain of events that's currently happening, all right? So you may start to one. We already discussed. You're going to start to feel outside of yourself. Whole time it's because you finally are getting all your energy back to yourself. See, I want you to realize something, chosen ones. Let's talk, right? So think about your body. That's your house, right? Think about your body. That's your house, right? So, hold on. 1 second. I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry. Okay. Had to make sure we good before I got started. Your body, they say, is your vessel. We're going to compare it to a house, right? So there's certain things that you was scraping up, and there's certain things that you had to go without. See, your energy is compared to your electricity in your house, right? So your energy keeps your house lit up. I want you to realize that there was times where you was scraping to pay for those lights. There was certain times that, again, you was steady cutting off those lights. You was scrounging. You was scraping. You was making best of the situations that you had. See, you was going in every room clicking off the lights except for the room that you was in. See, you kept looking and seeing why your bill was so high. You like, God, listen, I didn't cut off these lights. I didn't stop using that. I done told people around me to stop running this, stop doing that, so on and so forth. That's equivalent to you looking at God like, God, I didn't disconnected from this person. I didn't cut off that person. I didn't step down from this position. I'm aligned with my purpose. See, you out here talking to God like, God, I'm doing everything that you told me to do. But still it feels like I'm barely getting by. That's because other people was pulling from energy from you. See, when you think of your body, right? Again, that's your house. Other individuals had an extension cord plugged up to you. So that's equivalent to you paying the bills in your house, which means, again, certain things that you sitting out without doing, certain money that you holding on to, certain things that you try to scrape up, trying to make certain moves, you cutting off family, you isolating to elevate, so on and so forth. You doing what God told you to do, but for some reason that bill is still higher certain moves can't be made. Again, that had you feeling a certain type of way. Whole time God told you to step outside of you to observe your surroundings. See, before you was putting blame on everybody that was closely connected to you. You was out here telling your children to do this. You was out here telling your partner to do that. You was out here blaming you for certain things that you was going through too. Whole time you didn't even realize that was other people projecting that shit upon you. See, I want you to realize something, chosen ones. These individuals was having an extension cord, in a sense, plugged up to you. See, they was illuminating in a room that you truly didn't have access to. See, these individuals had your cord running to their house, to their location. They out here living it big. They out here seeing things because the light that you provided, certain lights that they live in. Certain individuals, again, invited other people to enjoy certain things. Whole time, everything that they had came from you because, again, they was extending that extension cord to you. So when you was looking at your bill, you thought it was something that you was doing. You thought, dang, let me minimize this. Let me go back to the basics. And certain things still wasn't pushing through. You was wondering, and again, you started to blame you. Whole time, it was these individuals running up your shit. So when you disconnected from them, pulled that plug in a sense, their room went dark and yours bright a little bit. You starting to see that you wasn't using all of that energy. You understand me? That other people was latching and lurking onto you. See, you starting to realize that it wasn't anything that you or your household was doing. See, you was aligning your purpose. See, you was surrounded by prayer. See, you was surrounded by protection too. You had insight and you listened to what God told you to do. See, now God told you that this bill seems a lot lower now that you disconnected from those people that you was with. Now that money's stretching a lot farther now that you're not spending it on they shit. See, again, it was all a facade. You thought it was something that you was doing. It was them. So when you pulled your energy back, you cut that connection. They can't light up their room without you. See, everybody in that room was dark entities. If they had the ability to light up their room, they wouldn't have been latching onto you. They wouldn't have used your energy to make certain moves. See, things is coming to light, chosen ones. See, let's talk, right? These individuals, they've been stealing for so long. They've been scamming for so long. They really thought that they was going to be successful at it. See, these individuals are not used to running into somebody who's built like you. See, these individuals are so used to individuals funding they fuckery. Whole time they ain't even realize that those people that they plotted on to before they even crossed paths with you, those individuals was going to get vindicated through you. See, let's talk, chosen ones, right? Let's talk. I want you to realize something, right? There's certain things that are going to start to come to light. I want you to realize something, chosen ones. These individuals, right? Let's say it's equivalent to let's talk, right? Let's get this, right? So these individuals been pulling from your energy, right? So that's equivalent to them stealing from you. That's equivalent to them using your energy to charge certain things on behalf of you. See, chosen ones, when you choose certain individuals, they get certain benefits from being connected to you. See, they get that divine protection. They get certain respect. They get abundance. They get love. They get certain things based upon the fact that you provided it to them. You spoke that into them. So that's what they started to see. See, I want you to realize that these individuals was, again, the whole time eating off your energy. See, I want you to realize that these individuals was caught up in some fuckery. Now, let's talk. Half of these individuals that was pulling your energy from you, again, they was only seeing certain things because you was speaking life, success, abundance into these people. I want you to realize that a lot of these individuals are starting to see certain shit fall down for them. And when I say that, it's because, again, you stopped pouring into them. Whole time these individuals were siphoning your energy, chosen ones. And what do I mean by that? See, they was getting certain success. Whole time you thought that it was some shit that you lacked. See, you see they name getting caught up. You seen them getting selected for certain positions. You seen them getting called for certain connections. And you thought that you was being overlooked. Whole time that was God looking out for you, because the things that they are stuck and bound to is some shit that didn't belong to you. See, we gonna talk. When you seen them getting caught up for connections, they was getting caught up for karma. They was getting caught up for consequences. They was getting caught up for chaos. See, had your name been caught up and been called to, you would have been caught up in the same things that these people are caught into. See, you wasn't looked over. God was looking out. You understand me? You ain't even realized that a lot of these people had ill intentions for you. A lot of these individuals was already connected to dark entities before they crossed paths with you. See, certain things are going to come to light, chosen ones. I want you to realize that these individuals have been frauding for so long. See, they was faking, putting on a facade like they was somebody that they not. They was acting like they had it like that whole time they didn't. They was scamming for success. They was spreading lies, doing magic to manipulate certain people too. These individuals wasn't built like that. You understand me? They was just building up based upon the fact that they was stepping on you. See, certain views, it seemed like they was moving ahead of you. It seemed like they was moving up. It seemed like they was making moves the whole time. All it required was for you to stand your ass up, see? Certain things look like it was passing you. Certain things look like it was in a better position than you. But that's just based upon the fact that you laid yourself down and sacrificed yourself for these other people. Every time you put your happiness to the side for them, every time you stop chasing your dreams based upon something that they said that you could or could not do, soon as you stop chasing the things that God told you to do for these other people, you understand me? That's when your views was altered. All you had to do was stand up for yourself and you was going to see certain shit a lot clearer. You understand me? I want you to realize this. Also, chosen ones, I want you to realize that these people that was pulling from your energy, trying to project certain things on you, I want you to realize that there's certain payouts that's coming. It's coming from things that they stolen from you is being returned back to you. But the fact that you also vindicated other souls that they stole, they paying out certain profit to you too. See, there's certain partners that before they was connected to you, they already sold their souls. These are the individuals that, again, had other people persuade them that they needed them in order to get the things that God already had for them. See, they manipulated minds whole time. God already had it for them. They stole yours whole time. God already had something for them. See, they jeopardized their success trying to stop you, chosen ones. They manipulated minds with magic. They did love spells. Whole time there was really love that they could have had. They was out here scamming for some success. Whole time that's some shit that they already could have got had they listened to what God told them to do. But what did they do? But instead listen to the devil's point of view to steal, kill, and target you. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize something. God kept you hidden for a reason. See, God kept you hidden because you serve as a judge for these people. See, God wanted you to again call judgment on certain people that crossed you. See, you had good intentions, chosen ones, and before they crossed paths with you, they used to pray. They used to pray for God to provide a different way. They used to pray for love, light, abundance, protection, so on and so forth. And God sent them you just to see what these people truly was going to do whole time. Soon as they cross paths with you, they try to have power over you. And that's when God pulled that plug. See, these are individuals that God tested. So in a sense, God provided them a sight of all this abundance. God put all of that gold in front of them in a sense, and that gold meaning you. See, God put this gold in front of them and wanted to see truly what they was going to do. See, a lot of these individuals tried to sneak a few pieces when you looked away. Other people try to send certain people to try to rob, steal, and kill you. Sent enemies to befriend you, just to betray you. They sent certain chaos your way. See, whole time they didn't even realize that you was the ultimate test. See, God chose you as a representative of him, so therefore you was here to sort out certain mess. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that you was hidden. You understand me? See, you was hidden for a reason, chosen ones, because these individuals have run wild, did this shit to other people before you. These individuals, again, thought that they were successful in scamming other people. So God sent you to cross their paths. But that was nothing against you. See, God sent you to cross paths with them because he knew that he gave you permission to call judgment on these people. See, chosen ones, as soon as you stop pouring into people who's pouring your shit out, as soon as you stop helping people who's hurting other people, you will see certain payouts. See, chosen ones, God rewards you just based upon you doing what he asked you to do. See, you the whistleblower in a sense, chosen ones. I want you to realize that. See, these individuals, they thought that God was supposed to come a certain way. See, they thought God was going to present himself a certain way. Whole time, God was undercover in a sense. See, God is the energy, but he provided a piece of him and you, right? So you his personal generators in a sense. So therefore, you are the representatives of God. God chose you to represent him, right? So that means what? When people hear you, they hear him. When people see where you came from, they see that they can get to where you made it to too. See, you the line leader in a sense, chosen ones. And God sent you to lead certain people. See, he had you cross paths with certain individuals that had an arrogance and ego in a sense. Individuals that are so used to persuading other people to give to them. See, God had them cross paths with you, chosen ones. Why you think when you say, damn, it's like everybody that I cross paths with, they hurt me. They try to do all this shit to me. They try to lie, steal, kill, so on and so forth. Why you think that negative energies is drawn to you? One, why you think that when you look around, you see darkness all surrounding you? It's because, one, you're too busy being the light, so therefore you don't see other light because you are the light. So of course it seems like darkness surrounds you. Not only that, chosen ones, because God had you dressed in disguise. See, he wanted to see what they was going to do this whole time. See, chosen ones, God chose you to call judgment on these people. So why you think when you have certain individuals, you try to give them the benefit of the doubt? You try to be patient. You try not to react. You try not to do certain things knowing damn well that these individuals are trying to attack. See, God has you display patience. God has you not allow these people to trick you out of your position and react to them because he knows that all you have to do is call judgment on them. You understand me? Chosen ones, everything happens for a reason, and while you thought that you wasn't favored, you was one of God's favorites. You understand me? Why you think that, again, certain bad individuals always cross paths with you? It's because God chose you to call judgment on these people. See, you gave them the benefit of the doubt. You gave them opportunities after opportunities, but again, they opportunities have now run out. You gave them a chance to repent their ways from some shit that they did in previous lifetimes too. But instead of taking heed to what God told them to do, what did these individuals do but try to target you? See, now their asses is confused now. They don't know where that bad luck is coming from. Whole time you was they luck, so if they go against you, what you think God's going to do? You understand me? I want you to realize that, chosen ones, they done fucked up when they try to cross you. Now they starting to see that God selected you to call judgment on these people. So as soon as you do, you're going to see certain karma start to happen. Soon as you disconnect from these people, it's no more laughing. They gonna see what they truly was lacking because they was eating off your energy, using your card in a sense. See, these individuals, chosen ones, they've been committing fraud for a long time. But what they was able to do was persuade other people to go down for them. What they was able to do was try to point fingers to other people, but they can't do that shit to you because your light illuminates any plan, any intention that they had for you. All you had to do, chosen ones, is say the word. You understand me? Bad people aren't attracted to you because you a bad person. Dark entities don't always get drawn to you because you a bad person. It's because that light that you are illuminating, it's because of the protection that God provided, that abundance, that wealth. I always tell you, chosen ones, they try to persuade you to go against yourself. See, there's nothing that anybody can do against you unless you give them permission to, unless you give them access to you. So no longer doing that. Don't even think back of your past and what these people put you through, because that's you putting yourself through the same things that these individuals did to you. You understand me? Every time you replay what they did to you, you repeat that cycle. So in order to keep that cycle from connecting back to you, you had to make new memories, chosen ones. It ain't about what they did, it's about what you gonna do. It ain't about what they try to stop. It's where God is pushing you to. It ain't about what they tried to steal, because the shit that's truly for you is some shit that they won't have access to. I always say your abundance, your protection, your affection, love, light, gifts, all of that is guarded by something similar to them brink trucks. Your ancestors is not allowing anybody to have access to it. So again, your abundance may be coming in slow. So you thought that money you thought was coming in slow or had stopped. Whole time, God and your ancestors was on watch. See, he didn't allow you to get to what he had for you because he seen certain people lurking in the shadows trying to attack you. See, your future, your life, your abundance, so on and so forth. I want you to realize that that's divinely protected. It's not going nowhere. God got certain people on guard for you that as soon as somebody tries to approach you, they getting removed. You understand me? So you had to realize how highly favored you are, chosen ones. Don't allow these people to project any type of fear on you. They fearful of you because they know and they see how God moves about you. See, they try to keep their best poker face, chosen ones. They trying to keep you from seeing what they going through. Because when you see what they going through, you're going to see exactly who was attacking you. See, chosen ones, half of your test is just making sure that you're not reacting quick. Making sure that you're being patient. Calling judgment. As well as for you truly seeing what God is trying to show you. That's where your test lies, chosen ones. Because you done got intuitive feelings about these people before. You done got intuitive feelings as soon as you walk through certain doors. You done got certain feelings about these people, but they try to persuade you not to listen to what God was saying to you, but God was warning you so you ain't have to see and experience what these people had intended for you. See, chosen ones. All you had to do was remember who you are, chosen ones. And know that you have the ability to call judgment. You understand me? I want you to realize that as soon as you call judgment, that's equivalent to you calling a fraud team. You understand me? Because these people been stealing from your energy. See, they've been going certain locations, swiping your card in a sense, out here getting certain gifts, but giving them to other people. Stealing from you to give to other people. See, I want you to realize that when you call judgment, chosen ones, that's equivalent to you calling that fraud team. So yeah, they may have gotten away with a few swipings, but best believe swiper, no swiper, that shit is now stopped. And everything that they got on behalf of you is now being returned. See, not only that, certain people, chosen ones that you vindicated, whether or not they alive or dead, they gonna pay out for you too. See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, when you vindicated yourself, you vindicated these people who went through what you was going through, but you got through when they didn't have an ability to do so. Now, you not only getting everything that they stole from you, return back to you, whether or not it personally comes from those people or anything that they could have had access to, any gifts that God gave them now gets sent to you. So now they without. I want you to realize that any gifts that they had the ability to do, so certain tarot card readers, certain prophets, prophetess, certain people that had certain insight, they gifts got stripped, and now you get it. They try to steal your energy from you. Now everything that they could have manifested for themselves gets sent to you. Now they caught up in some karma, consequences, and chaos. You understand me? I want you to realize that, chosen ones. Any ill intention that these people had intended for you is now everything that they bound to. They will never get out of it. They will never get out of it. Again, why you feel like you starting to feel differently, because all of that shit is getting returned back to you. First starting with your energy. Then you're going to see certain things start to come through. You're going to see how people surround you with love, light, and abundance too. You're going to see how your ancestors don't play about you. You're going to see certain things start to happen. You're going to see whole time you was never lacking. You're going to see that these individuals that was targeting you are now the targets too, but they can't get through or get away with anything that they had intended for you. See, chosen ones, a lot of you didn't realize the depths that these people went. When I mean that they was paying several people to plot on you, they was paying people to play in your energy, so that's certain practitioners. They was paying certain tarot card readers to provide insight on you. They was paying certain family and friends that was connected to you to try to befriend you, to betray you. They was paying certain people to try to pursue you as a partner. You had to realize that this shit went real deep. They had certain people in powerful positions as well, working for certain governments, states, cities, so on and so forth. See, a lot of these individuals don't realize that they fucked up. See, when I say this, chosen ones, because there's a few things that you may not realize were happening behind the scenes. There were certain people that was paying practitioners. They went out of state, out of the country. They went to Puerto Rico, DR, Mexico. They then went to Haiti, certain other parts of Africa, so on and so forth. These individuals that you thought, oh, nah, that's just they people, or that's just trips that they may have taken. Whole time they was taking trips off the expense of you, trying to put certain things on you. See? Now that money that they was paying certain people to play in your energy, that shit's now stopped. You understand me? Certain groups and covens that they was connected to now kicked them out too. Certain individuals that thought that they was connected to certain groups. So there was covens. There was certain masons. There were certain religious groups. There were certain people that, again, try to do certain shit to you. You didn't realize the extent and how deep this things went to try to stop you, chosen ones. See, when you was talking your shit, talking the things that God told you to do, certain people was triggered, and you may have or may not have knew these people. Certain people may have came at you crazy and you was so confused. Whole time you ain't realized that you was doing what God told you to do. See, you was talking that shit and they was seeing it. See, they didn't think that you had the power that you did. See, certain things that they was doing in the dark whole time you was illuminating it. So you had certain people targeting you based upon certain things that God was telling you about people that your ass wasn't even connected to. You understand me? You are the whistleblower. You are the one. You the one who is not fearful because you know how your people move about you. You not fearful because you know that you doing what God told you to do. See, God not going to have you speak up, chosen ones. If somebody could truly silence you, God's not going to have you stand up, chosen ones. If there was individuals that could truly stop you, God's not having you do the things that you doing for no reason, chosen ones, because this shit's a lot bigger than you. So again, you not realizing that you are the individual that God chose to call judgment on these people. And if you look back, anybody who tried to cross you, they now going through karma. Anybody who fixed their mouth to say some foul things about you, they now going through karma. Anybody that they was connected to on that hocus pocus tip, trying to conjure up certain shit towards you, are getting judgment called on their asses too. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you was chose for a reason. Everybody else let people tell them what they can and cannot do. Everybody else let people persuade them to not go on the path that God told them to. See, everybody else was scared and tried to blend in, but your ass stood out doing what God told you to do. See, that's why your payout is going to be much greater than these individuals. See, certain people had opportunities to speak up too, but they was scared. Certain people had opportunities to stop that shit, but they was fearing. See, other people was presenting the same opportunity as you, but they chose to allow people to tell them what they could and cannot do. That's why they wasn't chosen ones. That's why God chose you. You not scared to stand by yourself. You know sometimes you got to isolate to elevate. You know that, again, you look through what people say to you and show you on a soul level because you see that certain demons was dressed up in disguise. See, chosen ones, you not scared because you knew this shit about these individuals the whole time. See, chosen ones, you was chose for a reason. All you have to do is call judgment on these individuals. You understand me? And you're going to see everything play out for you. They can watch, but they're going to watch you have an uprise as they watch their own demise. Anybody who tries to spread lies about you, that's equivalent to them doing black magic on you too, because what is magic but words with intentions behind it? So if they lied on you, their intentions was to have other people turn on you, plot on you, work on you, so on and so forth. So that was black magic too. They having consequences come. You understand me? Lies that they told on you, but chosen ones, be careful. Make sure that you're not lying on you too. Don't sit there and doubt you. Don't sit there and say that you bad luck. Don't sit there and say that you don't have certain things. Don't sit there and say that you struggling, because those is lies too. You not struggling. That's projections that other people placed upon you. See, why you think they feel a certain type of way, that the fact that you chose you, because when you chose to pour all that abundance, blessings, manifestations back into you. Now, with that being poured back into you, that means they shit's getting poured out. So what they try to do is persuade you to speak life into them so they can go provide for other people. Whole time, those blessings wasn't coming from them. And people that they was connected to were starting to see that too. They starting to see that those people aren't able to make those certain moves that they was able to do when they was connected to you. See certain shit, chosen ones getting illuminated. You understand me? They had certain people gassed up this whole time, trying to act like you wasn't divine. Whole time they starting to see that they was finessed. Now they over there scared and they stressed, because they know what they intended for you is what they about to get. I'm trying to tell you, why you think they get so mad when you say, all right, karma's coming to you. Whoever did bad things on me, karma's coming back to you. I call judgment on anybody with ill intentions towards me or the people that I love, that I'm connected to. Why you think certain people feel so flustered? They get so mad. They try to tell you not to overreact. They try to tell you that that's not what God wants you to do. Whole time, God is the one who told you to call judgment on these people. See, they feeling a certain type of way, but you gonna see, chosen ones. They try to say that you was the one doing dark magic, death magic, but why does death surround them? See, what they try to do is set you up to try to have you removed so they can try to say, so-and-so's no longer here. So it was them that was targeting you. Whole time it was them who was targeting the people that they was connected to. See, certain things that's coming to light, chosen ones, your name's getting vindicated. This whole time they lied on you. They didn't like the fact that God spoke through you. They didn't like the fact that you was provide certain insight on them, that God again provides you that intuitively. They didn't like that. See, they didn't like that. Chosen one, let's talk, right? There was times, chosen ones, when you had a certain feeling about a person, but you couldn't pinpoint exactly who it is. You felt like somebody was lying on you. Somebody was targeting you and your kids. You thought that individuals was out here stealing from you, hurting you, doing black magic on you, and that shit was true. See, but the problem, chosen one, is you provided that insight to the wrong people. See, there was times that you felt things that God told you, and you went and told these people. Whole time you was telling the people that was targeting you. So these individuals tried to manipulate you, tell you that the things that you was being told and feeling wasn't true. See, the whole time, chosen ones, God had you look gullible to these people for a reason. See, one, God wanted you to know the truth and be able to tell these people that you know what God's telling you. But God didn't want you to know the exact people that was doing it to you, because had you known and spoke up, those people would have tried to slaughter you. So in a sense, you know how they say, listen, there's so let's talk, right? Say there's like a stray animal or something, and they be like, listen, don't overreact. Don't react right now. Act calm and slowly back away, right? The same apply pertaining to you. Because I want you to realize that there's certain things that you knew but didn't know who it was that was targeting you. That was done for a reason, to spare you, because had you blew the whistle right then and there, those people would have targeted you. Those people would have tried to end you. Those people would have tried to murder you. And you didn't know what you knew now or know now. So you would have been a victim in a sense. See, but instead God had you tell these people that you thought or knew somebody was targeting you. That was enough insight on them to go tell the people that they was plotting with against you. Told them the truth. Told them, like, listen, she on to us. Certain things, she or he, is on to us. There's certain things that's coming to light. That's why these individuals try to persuade you to not use the gifts that God gave you. That's why when you feel that intuitive feeling, they say, oh, nah, you tripping, you crazy. That's why when certain things happen, they try to tell you, nah, that's not true. But imagine if you knew then what you know now, how that truly would have affected you. Chosen ones, a lot of you was out here sleeping with the devil. Literally sleeping with a demon. You seen certain signs, but you may not have believed it to be true. And God intentionally did that. Because, again, had you knew what you know now, you would have been more fearful. See, now you looking back, you see certain demons that took over certain people that you used to be connected to. See, back then, had you been told that and told what you know, those individuals would have had the ability to steal or snatch your soul. See, certain things wasn't shown to you because you wouldn't have been able to handle it at that time period, chosen ones. You would have been scared. You would have either been fearful. You would have blew the cover too quickly, because God had those people that was working against you tag team with other people too. Whole time they didn't even realize that they was being a magnet to those individuals' demise, that God wanted you to get everybody together before you call judgment. See, I promise you it wasn't just one person that was plotting against you, chosen ones. I promise you that it wasn't just that past partner that you was connected to. It was family. It was friends. It was bosses. It was neighbors. It was certain individuals. Now you see, because they done lost it. See, chosen ones, be patient. Pay attention to these people's patterns. Certain people gonna try to come to you real quickly now, because they want to see if you know what you know. There's other individuals that, again, they know what type of evil that they had intended for you. So that's the same thing that they bound and now stuck to. They going to try to stay hidden from you, chosen ones, but God's going to have that be illuminated. Had you knew what you know now, back then, you wouldn't be where your ass is at now. You understand me? Sometimes God has you feel certain things during the time period. So you feel this about this person. But again, some people, they need proof so badly. You don't want to listen to what God tells you to do. You feel like you just need the proof, right? Okay, cool. So God will tell you what he tells you about these people. And slowly but surely, God's going to show you that what you was feeling was true. These people called you crazy. These people tried to get you locked away. These people was talking shit about other people, laughing in your face. Whole time, this was divinely aligned. And they will never make it out the hole that they intended for you. You understand me, chosen ones? Again, I want you to realize that this has been happening way before you. These individuals have dark entities in their family that taught them to do the things that they do. See, there's certain toxic feminine energies out here doing love spells on their partner. Whole time, that's some shit that they parents taught them to do, because they mother figure did it on their father figure. So now they targeting you. There's certain individuals, fellas, that try to force themselves in a sense. See, they ego don't want to let you go unless they call quits. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that not everything is how it appears to be. See, you thought that you was getting drawn to these people because that's where your ass was supposed to be. Whole time, they was doing love spells on you. Whole time, you thought that you was supposed to reach out to these people. And you already was told by God that these people wasn't right for you. You didn't already seen them try to work against you. You didn't already heard the lies that they told on you. You didn't already seen the shit that they was saying doesn't match up to the shit that you seeing. So therefore, I want you to realize something. You already was shown that. You understand me? God already done told you that. You understand me? So when you feel the need to reach out to these people that God already showed you wasn't for you, that's them trying to conjure you back in. And as soon as you reach out to them, they going to feel like they have a up on you because it was some shit that they was manifesting for you to do. So again, if God told you that these people ain't for you, don't you reach out to them. Fuck him. Don't you sit there and allow these people to have any discussions about you, about nothing. Don't sit there and tell them certain things that you plan to do. Don't sit there and tell them certain things that you got going on for you. Leave these individuals in the dark where they belong. You understand me? Everything that anybody ever spoke out against you, chosen ones, is now being shown. Anybody who believed those lies that other people told on you and joined them to target you, I want you to realize something, chosen ones. They are now bound to. It doesn't matter if they didn't have the same intentions as these people that they was connected to. It's the fact that they was still connected to these people that they knew was targeting you. So now it's karma. They gonna try to come back, chosen ones. Because what they trying to do, they going to try to apologize to you, thinking that that apology is going to keep them from going through what they intended for you. Nah, it's not. They have cursed their whole bloodline. Why you think that certain children that you may have was going to conceive with these individuals didn't come through? Why you think those karmic partners was able to get pregnant based upon what the demons told them to do? See, they was playing in black magic, chosen ones. They out here doing spells on their womb, trying to conceive certain children to keep these people connected to them. Whole time, chosen ones, they don't even realize that those demon children are going to be the individuals that take their asses out. See, a lot of these karmic feminine energies that was doing death spells, doing lust spells on their partner, doing magic on their womb, I want you to realize that these individuals are going to be dying during birth, unfortunately for them. They're going to have certain seeds that are going to work against them. I want you to realize that those love spells that they did on other people didn't work. It actually negatively affected them, because you can't do love spells on people who truly have love for you, because it does the opposite. It has people hate you. And those individuals who hate you that you do love spells on too are going to be the same people who attack you. So either way, it's a lose-lose. Now they going to see. And now you're going to see why God favored you. See, you may have miscarried, but that was based upon the fact that God didn't want you blessing their lineage. God didn't want you being connected to these people. God seen what these people had intended for you, so he didn't want you bringing something into that. You understand me? Chosen ones, you was chose to bring the ancestors back through. You can't bring ancestors back through if you connected to karmics. You can't sit there and make the world a better place if you keep having these demonic kids with these demons. Chosen ones, certain things is playing out on behalf of you. You understand me? So I want you to realize this. Don't ever take nothing that's happening for you personal. Because just know that, look around, there's something that God wants you to call judgment on. He's not going to put you in a position that you either not going to help uplift people, or you call it judgment on people who's out here hurting people. One or two things. You understand me? You either going to be the blessing for the individuals who's doing what they supposed to do. They out here listening to God. They out here telling the truth. You either going to provide that abundance and blessings to those people, or you going to be the lesson to individuals who worked against you. See, chosen ones, you are an investment. I want you to realize that you are a walking investment. Anybody who invests love, time, respect, honor into you, they get certain things that come through for them. But anybody who invests into targeting you, they just made a mess for them. See, think of how when you think of an investment, right? So think of a creation, right? Think of somebody who really made something, right? Think about how, okay, this is something new. They telling you about how if you invest this, certain things that's going to double, triple for you. See, you the investment. You told people like, listen, God told me to tell you this. If you do this, you're going to get that. If you walk this way, it's going to go that way. So on and so forth. You understand me? You provided certain insight. See, when you was around these people, you was too busy being the light. See, these individuals had an opportunity to either invest in what you was telling them to do. See, you had certain insight that God was providing you, certain areas and interests that these people could collect interest on. So anybody who aligned with their path like you, anybody who was operating out of love, light, and abundance like you, anybody who respected and honored you and what you provided for these people, I'm trying to tell you, they about to get that payout too. But anybody who was investing in some fuckery, investing in working against you, oh, they got some payouts too. But they payouts is not going to be profit. They payouts is going to be losses. They payouts is going to be death. They payouts is going to be cursed connections. They payouts is not. So don't sit there and get it confused when you see people getting caught up before you, because they're getting caught up for karma. They getting caught up for chaos. They getting caught up for consequences. They getting caught up for the shit that they intended for you, while you get caught up in front of these people receiving everything that God intended for you. This your season, chosen ones. This your payout. But listen, we gonna do some affirmations real quick, all right? Before I have to get off of here, because my phone is dying, okay? So, with that being said, we're going to call judgment on individuals, all right? We're going to clear out our energy, all right? I am divinely protected. I am divinely respected. I call judgment on anyone working against me. I call judgment on anyone attempting to play in my energy. I am the only one who can access my energy. I am the only one who can view my destiny. I co-create with the Creator. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am aligned on my purpose. I am aligned on my path. I call all my energy back. All right, chosen ones, I love you so, so much. Please remember, don't let these people play in your energy or project no negativity on you. You are doing exactly what God asked you to do, which is call judgment on these people. Do not get caught up in no karma by trying to have a hand in how they get their karma. You understand me? All you do is call judgment and sit back and let God do what God do. You understand me? I love you so much. Also, please don't let nobody scam you. I only got one TikTok, which is this page. I only got one Instagram and one YouTube, all right? Please remember, I'll never message you or reach out to you for a reading, because you have to be ready to receive the message, all right? Because I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to tell you about your past, your present, your future, your partner, your friend, and things that you do too. But again, you have to be ready to receive the message. If you don't get your confirmation through me, you're going to get it through other people, so just be patient, all right? Thank y'all so much for all y'all's loves, all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes. I will upload this live a little later on my YouTube, so turn your notifications on. But just know I love you. Don't let nobody play with y'all this weekend. You better flex your power. You better remember who you are, and you better call judgment on those people. And if you feel like somebody's watching you, you better get their ass to something to watch. You understand me? And when I say that, I mean that. They watching you, they gotta watch you be happy. They gotta watch you smile. They gotta watch you be successful. They gotta watch you pursue your dreams. You understand me? This is just the beginning, but this is the ending. Y'all continue to be great. I love you so much, all right? If you need me, you know how to reach me, babies. Y'all be great.